Hello everybody and welcome back to our third episode of What's the Craic, the show where we show students of Salford what there is to do around the city. So, Max, I'm sure if you've watched so far, you know that Max last week lost the challenge in the Who Knows Who Better quiz. And if you can't tell, he's got a little something to show for it.
Yeah, so guys, do you like my purple beard? I don't. Thanks for voting that, by the way. In case you didn't know, you can vote, well, you did vote for the colour of my beard on our Instagram, and you guys chose purple. So thanks for that.
Personally, I actually wanted green. I voted on about like three different accounts that I wanted green.
Yeah.
I was telling everybody to vote for green, and yet still purple one.
The worst thing, my mum voted as well, so that was fun seeing that. But yeah, thank you for the purple beard, guys, much appreciated. Now, usually we like to go and review things for our activity segment, but this week we decided we wanted to delve into what this show is actually about and the importance of why we made it. So we know that a lot of people struggle when coming to university, especially students who aren't from the area or country. David, you had a few culture shocks yourself, didn't you?
Yep. Me personally, public transport, I don't think I say it enough on this show, but I'm not a fan of the public transport. There was also, one of the biggest things was cash. If you ask my dad, cash is king. He's got stopped in the airport actually, he's told me, right, because he had that much cash in his wallet. I'm not trying to subtly flex. Oh, look at my daddy over here, daddy's money. But yeah, he's got into trouble because he only uses cash. He very rarely uses card. And obviously I, bird of a feather, you know, I do the exact same thing. I prefer cash over card. So whenever I came over here, I had cash on me, and
just nowhere takes
nowhere took it.
So you from Northern Ireland, which to be fair is not too far, you still had your own culture shocks, whereas people who come from further, obviously they must struggle with a lot more.
Well, that's what I know, yeah.
Yeah. So with this theme in mind, we spoke to a student who's in our classes called Rami, who moved from Bulgaria to England, and himself has struggled with uni life, and here's how it went. Hi Rami!
Hello Rami.
How's it going?
Nice to meet you, mate. You alright? Did you get her alright?
Yeah,
Good
it's alright.
Sorry it's raining. Are you hungry?
Yeah, let's go get something.
Should we go get something to eat? Get out of this rain. Come on then, let's go this way. Good to see you, Rami. How are you?
Yeah, it's been a long day.
It's been a long day. Me too, mate.
Use Premiere Pro as well. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So, as we've made it very clear, this show is about a lot of international students, and today we've actually met up with one of our good friends, Rami. Rami, why don't you tell the camera a bit where you're from?
I'm from Bulgaria, and I'm here to tell you a bit more about how my experience was after transition.
And my favourite part, we are here in Cargo Market. This is my favourite place to eat in Salford, and we're here because we're hungry, aren't we, Rami? So
yeah.
This is actually the first place Max took me whenever I first came over to Manchester.
It is, and you're very privileged that I took him because it's like the greatest.
He also paid for my food first every day that I met him, actually, now that I think of it.
Did I pay for your food? So you owe me then, is what you're saying? We've decided no one's hungry. After all that, we decided none of us are hungry. So we're going to get some drinks, we're going to chill out and have a conversation with Rami about his experience being in Salford. So we said we weren't hungry. I've lied. I've got some fries for us to share.
We've just got drinks.
And I've got my OG.
There you go. That's all you need, innit, Rami?
Yeah.
But yeah, so why don't you tell us, when did you come to England?
February of 2018, so I did see a bit of a transition because I came into high school, year 10. Yeah, quite a jump.
Year 10, you did GCSEs in there?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, was that any different? What are they doing in Bulgaria?
I did meet some people, but like I didn't speak too much with them because I started in resource provision. I wasn't put directly into a classroom.
So when you got here, were you nervous about being in England, about being in the country?
Yeah, I did feel a bit like that. I didn't speak English at the same level that I do now. I was still a bit above average. People did praise me for it, but still I didn't know some of the words.
So what would you say has been a big sort of culture shock coming from Bulgaria to England? Has there been a big difference?
I'd say more of the welcoming, like the social culture, because In Bulgaria, you tend to meet people at home, you hang out with people and stuff like that. Here, people just go about work and their day-to-day lives and they're locked, so they don't really talk to me.
So it's harder here.
Yeah,
So would you say you've struggled socially
yeah,
being in England?
yeah.
What's the biggest challenge then?
Just finding the people to actually hold a conversation and prefer to do like regular hangouts with, because I get we all have a busy lifestyle, but people aren't really serious about maintaining a relationship.
Do you think you felt a bit of like alienation because you're from Bulgaria? Do you think there's a bit of a barrier?
Yeah, I'd say some people are just too judgmental and far up their necks to just actually talk to people.
You find that everywhere though, don't you?
Yeah,
There's always going to be people like that.
yeah.
And you were saying, weren't you, David, that when you came from Northern Ireland here, you found there was a bit of a culture shock.
I had many culture shocks. Like, I wasn't that good with public transport. Everywhere barely takes cash over here. Those were the biggest culture shocks for me. I can't imagine. Well, what about you? What did you find was completely different from Bulgaria?
Well, I'd say maybe like the places, like the parks were quite different because they tend to close early and people get adjusted coming from places like Eastern Europe to going to a park and spending the whole day there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you find that, so I mentioned the language barrier, do you find that there is a language barrier because you have to translate things in your head? Do you think that sometimes is difficult?
I'd say not a language barrier, but more rather than a cultural barrier,
Right.
because people do understand stuff differently. I might have seen stuff differently.
I just want to get.
Sorry, Rami. Sorry, mate. Chips come first. So.
Yeah, it's alright. Chips before filming
Chips
stuff for
before
kids.
Rami, that's right.
Yeah.
What is the sauce with this?
I don't know. I think Perry something. Do you want a chip, mate?
No,
Try- no, no, try it,
fine,
try it.
Try a
it's
chip. Go on. Have one chip.
alright. Is it courtesy of filming with
It
you?
is. It's like you have to. It's like an initiation. Now he's officially in the What's the Crack team. We got a. What do you think?
Oh, they're hot.
Yeah.
Really hot.
Oh,
Yeah?
The sauce is nice. Try the sauce.
my tongue's burnt off.
Yeah, quite nice, but they're hot.
Out of 10, review for the camera.
They're quite nice, but they're hot, so I'd say like 4.5.
Ooh, that's rubbish. Oh, you say.
4.5 out of 5 or 4.5 out of 10?
4.5 out of 10.
Oh,
So-
10. Oh,
They're right there. Whoa.
food critic. Wow. I think it's quite good. I'd say like a 7.
What is your favorite thing or place to eat over here?
Yeah.
I'd say when I was with the group, I did try the same place. I think it's quite nice.
Oh, there.
These chips as well.
Yeah.
So you called them a 4 out of 5.
But this is your second
4 out
time
of 10.
having them.
And then you
They
say.
they were made differently.
Right.
Oh, okay, I see.
He's covering his tracks.
Uh-huh.
now. Oh, yeah. Do you have any other friends that are from other countries and have they struggled as well?
Same people I've met, like people around my relatives. My dad has a person that he works with, and his son really don't integrate well into the system as well. So it's a common issue. It isn't really just me. There are other people.
So you find that it's other people?
Yeah, they just don't connect with the culture and stuff.
So it's just the culture, is it?
Yeah, it's the cultural gap.
Right. And what would be something that Salford, as a university, can do differently?
Well, first, I'd say improve the SU system, because the way they're thinking, like have a buddy and like attend events constantly and stuff like that, that isn't really something. But like have someone that can actually introduce you to people that think like you.
Right.
As soon as you start, that would be something that can be fixed.
Okay, right.
What efforts have you made to try and get out there, to try and be more social, to try and find people?
I've tried societies in the past and stuff like that, but I've noticed people tend to just focus on the task and conversation on the time, on the spot, and you can't do anything after.
Yeah.
It's a bit too bitch.
And that's what you want to do, isn't it? You want to get into journalism.
Yeah,
So what specifically in journalism?
I'd like television presenting in particular, or like
He's after our
producing.
jobs. That's what it is.
But I did find
didn't say no.
in Bulgaria you don't enter through video editing or anything that has to do with
Right.
content.
So you want to be a presenter, but you know that video editing is more sort of prevalent.
Yeah, at the moment that's the entry.
So So, is there a celebrity that you, out of all the celebrities in the world, is there one celebrity you'd love to be able to interview?
Someone I really respect, I'd say, is Katy Perry. She's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Katy Perry.
Wow. All right, Rami. What is it about Katy Perry?
Is it just sometimes you feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, wanting to start again?
Yeah.
Did you kiss
Yeah.
a girl and you liked it? No way.
I guess she does have that appeal, but maybe I'd copy the Graham Norton style in my interviewing because he's.
So what is it about Katy Perry then? Like what's?
I did actually. I did cover I did like an assignment where I covered one of her songs. Like my sister sang one of her songs, so she does appeal to part of my media journey. So I guess.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
You said you have a sister. Is she in England or is she?
She's in Bulgaria. She's younger than me. She's 16.
Right.
Do you stay in contact?
Yeah.
How do you stay in contact?
We tend to have regular calls, and I'm planning to visit Bulgaria over Christmas.
Do you find that difficult having family in Bulgaria still?
At the moment, I'm still with my dad, but by the time I move to accommodation, I still ensure I have regular trips back and forth.
But do you find that difficult though? Like, is that something? That
No. Calls are always on time. I always manage to call.
Yeah.
Sometimes I even call too regularly.
And you've got your dad as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
How long has he been in England? Did he move with you?
He moved earlier. He started his time in England in 2017, so April.
Right.
He helped set things up for us.
Is there any films that you're wanting to go see? I know you like your films.
At the moment, even though I read show business, I haven't seen anything that might spark a thing. Because I do actually have a program that has access to all the streaming services for free, so I tend to watch stuff from home.
Oh, he's got a dodgy
Don't know if I can say that.
Dodgy fire stick. Police. No, fair enough, mate. Do you have a favourite film of all time?
The newest film with Liam Neeson, I think it was nice.
The Naked Gun.
Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Oh,
It
nice.
was quite funny.
Have you seen the original?
I've seen adverts of the original, but not the original.
Oh, the originals.
So good.
It's probably on your
Leslie.
dodgy fire stick. Leslie Nielsen.
It's an
Yeah, that's
upload HBO box. It
it's
has all the streaming
He's
services.
great. You should see what's the one he did on the plane?
Airplane.
Airplane. Well,
I watched it.
Have
It
you?
was quite nice, yeah.
It's good, isn't it? I didn't take you as that kind of film.
It's a dry sense of humor.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Liam Neeson. I like his work.
Nice.
Like
Learning
Liam Neeson.
more about Rami every day. But I'll tell you what. Thank you very much for coming, Rami. Much appreciated.
Yeah, it's alright.
And I know I already asked you about advice, but is there one more thing you can give to the camera to students who are coming from different countries to Manchester? Is there one advice you can give?
Socially or professionally?
Socially.
In any
So,
way that can help you or other international.
whatever you struggled with, what's one advice you can give to others to counteract that?
Another thing on the social side, I'd say maybe just find a way to talk to people so they can understand what you're going on about, because that cultural gap is the bridge that makes the difference, because I found that when I talk to people about social stuff, I understand it one way from Bulgaria, but people here understand it differently. So find your language.
Find your language. That's a very good closing statement there, Rami. Well, thank you
We
very
love
much.
that. Yeah.
And we'll see you guys in the studio. And Rami will be joining us. And we'll
Because he is after our jobs.
'Cause he is
We
after
know
our
that
jobs.
now.
But yeah, we'll see you guys in the studio with Rami, and we can talk more about what we've talked about today. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you later.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Rami couldn't actually make it to our studio today.
But thank you again, Rami, for coming and doing the interview with us. Much appreciated. Now, before we get on to the interview we did with Rami and the stuff that he talked about, I want to talk about cargo. The only reason why I was there, I love Cargo Market, and that's something that I wanted to review separately, and I'm glad we did it with Rami. But what did you think about Cargo?
We actually say in the package, Cargo Market was the first place Max took me. Whenever I came here, I didn't know anywhere. We came to Cargo Market. What did we get? I had like some
I can't remember
Vietnamese
what we
thing.
had. But that's what's good about Cargo Market is you can literally have whatever you want. It's literally like a big food hall. Now, we didn't really show that in the segment as we only ate at that one place, Bok Bok, but all around, and we'll probably do another segment at some point in other episodes. You can have there's like a Japanese place, there's literally everything.
There's 20 different kitchens or
yeah.
something. There's, fish and chips, there's bao buns, there's sushi.
Don't get me started.
Tell them about the
Sushi's
sushi.
unreal. I was bored, a bit depressed. Just like, you know what, I'm going to go to Cargo Market on my own. I ordered 30 quid's worth of sushi. It was the greatest thing I've ever had in my entire life.
He showed us the picture.
It
There's
was-
3 plates of sushi sitting sprawled across this table just for
brilliant.
him.
It was absolutely brilliant. There was this one sushi thing that was like a dragon. That was amazing. It literally looked like a dragon. It was very, very cool. But onto the important part.
The actual part of the
important part of the segment.
interview.
Rami, as he already said, and we already said in the interview, Rami has had his own struggles coming here from Bulgaria and uni life, and we kind of wanted to highlight that you're not alone. Like we said before we showed the package, David, you struggled coming to Northern Ireland, and obviously Rami has come from Bulgaria. So yeah, just wanted to say, you're not alone, and I think Rami was evident of that.
And, one thing we talked to Rami about was his favourite things to do around Manchester. He was actually said in that package, one of the things that stuck with me is he was talking about the parks, and I think he wished that the parks would be open longer.
Don't know what he meant by that, but
wholesome in a sense, but there's just shows you it's as simple as that, going outside and, going to the park. Walking around, that's what he enjoyed doing.
Even
most.
if it's a 5-minute walk, I've said this before, but a 5-minute walk, a 2-minute walk to your Mackey's that's across, Peel Park near the uni. Just that little walk can make such a difference. And yeah, it was nice to hear him talk about the stuff he enjoyed as well, because there is so many amazing things to do around Salford, as we have shown with all the different stuff that we do. And yeah, I'm glad we had that interview, because it did open to us the struggles that someone might face coming here. As we have come fairly locally, obviously, came from Northern Ireland, but I came from Preston, but fairly locally, so I can't imagine what it must be like
still
for Rami.
Wasn't, as big a difference. People still speak the same language.
Exactly,
where I'm
and
from.
he has to translate everything in his head. Like, he has to, sort of when someone speaks to him, it's in Bulgarian, and he has to translate it back to English, and that must be so difficult. So yeah, thank you again, Rami, for that. Unfortunately, he couldn't come in. I know we said at the end of the segment he was going to be here, but he couldn't make it today. But thank you again for that, Rami, and hopefully
we really appreciate it. It was brilliant to watch. Now, every week we have a challenge segment where me and Max go head to head to decide who's going to do the next episode's forfeit.
This week we went bowling.
I'm here with Max and David, and this week for their challenge segment, we're at bowling. We're in the Printworks 10-pin bowling, so let's see who's the better bowler.
Go on.
Oh, what a good start to it!
I want to clarify something right now. We had a game previous to this, but the cameras messed up so we didn't record it, and he was terrible, terrible. My first round, I got a strike, and of course, on the flipping round that we filmed, he gets a strike.
He's never experienced a scam like this before.
What? In honor of the Michael Jackson film that's coming out.
I'm in the lead this time.
I can't believe it. The first game I did so well and he was terrible. And of course, I'm going to lose, aren't I? All right,
bugger
I'll
off.
take a spare. I'll take a spare. I'll take a spare.
For luck. For luck.
What? Are you kidding me? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
He was terrible. He was terrible.
He got played.
You were.
You're getting played. That's why this is going.
He bugged the cameras on purpose. I ca- I can't believe this. I can't believe it.
I'm going for the 300. 300.
That is the most unlucky thing. Oh man. How did, that is diabolical. See? He's rubbish. Yes! Who do you think you are? I am. Yes! Come on. Woo! There you go. See? Now we're back. We're back in the game. Oh.
So does that, because that was painful.
Awful.
Still bad.
Max got us in a whole load of trouble. Yeah, he told us there's about like 6 squad cars waiting for him outside, I think.
Yeah, I pulled his pants down when he weren't looking, the security guard.
He went over to this guy in the urinal and just started, staring.
Well, anyways, before we were rudely interrupted, I was about to get a strike, so... Nah! That would be really cool.
You look like an idiot.
I like the idiot. Who's losing? Still gotta go. Oh.
Nice one.
What's the score? 130 to 89. I am the winner. Come on! So, we will see you in the studio. We'll see you in the studio. Where David, yet again, and you'll find this will be quite prominent within the show, has to pick out a forfeit. And I'm hoping it's worse than my beard.
Okay. Whenever we go back to the studio, I just want you all, just for at least 5 seconds, to stare at his purple goatee. Just stare at that.
And when he goes
humiliated,
will we shave him live because that's the forfeit?
That's not the forfeit.
It will be. I'm gonna rig it.
Some people aren't stupid enough to go bald. But whenever we go back, you stare at his purple goatee. You remember who lost that last challenge.
We'll see you in the studio when David gets a tattoo live of the logo of What's the Crack.
Ciao.
See you then.
Now, before we move on to the forfeit, I'd like to mention that this challenge segment was actually sponsored this week.
Yes, each week we review different challenges, which can get, quite expensive. Despite our dashingly devilish good looks, we are still broke uni students.
Yep, so this week the bowling was actually paid for by my amazing stepdad using our new GoFundMe.
There will be a link in our Instagram bio for you to also support the show by putting in whatever you can. We aren't Tesco, but every little helps. If it's a penny, 10p, a pound, or a fiver, it all goes towards making our episodes as much fun as possible for you guys.
Definitely, but that's enough begging, I think. On to the forfeit. So, David lost. Which is amazing, and I'm very glad. And this will be a constant thing, as I said, in bowling. It'll be a constant thing every week where David loses.
Just, stare at that beard again. It's not a constant thing. Who lost the last?
However, this has come at a brilliant time because next week you're going on a radio show, aren't you?
Yeah, our friends Sydney and Izzy. You've actually seen Sydney on the show. She's actually not here today, and that's good because I've been invited to go on their radio show next week.
So the forfeit that we've came up with for next week is when he goes on the radio show, I'm going to control what he says on that radio show. A little Impractical Jokers style thing. So I'm going to control what he says. We're going to use a little plug-in ear thing, and he has to say exactly what I tell him to. So I look forward to that. David, do you look forward to that?
I'm not, no. Of course not. No, I want to be my own person. I want to say my own words, but I don't get that luxury.
It's going to be fantastic, and I look forward to seeing you all there.
But yes, that is all we have for you today, folks. Be sure to check out our Instagram. Don't forget, because look at that glorious chin there on this bald man over here. Look at that chin. That was decided by you guys from a poll on our Instagram. It spanned over a couple days. You were able to decide from either, I think the options were
green,
blue, purple, or red.
I think so. Yeah. So
we had the most votes for green and purple.
And although I hate this, please do get involved. It's great when we can get you guys involved. It's not just our show; it's everyone's show. You know, we want to show what we can do in Manchester. So if you've got any ideas, anything at all from our activity, our challenge segment, a forfeit, please do get involved. We'd love for you guys to do so.
Especially whenever you have the opportunity to humiliate him.
Yep.
That's something I know I would always get involved in, but there you are.
And if there's any words you'd like me to feed into David when he gets on his radio show, please let me know.
That's something you don't have to do.
But yeah, we will see you guys next week. It will be back to our normal standard. We'll have a challenge. We'll have Sydney come back, and it'll be as hectic as usual. But we'll see you guys there.
So check out the Instagram, What's the Crack 25, and with nothing else left to say, ciao.
See you later.